let's go blue, I'm gonna go blue. If she goes yellow, I'll go yellow. I love her to death.
So
Anything she says,
Pedals
pedals
and
and
more! Thank you to all of you, because I know a lot of you guys are mompreneurs. For those of you who are not, I'm sorry. I try to call them mompreneurs, but this event is about women. It is about women just finding a purpose, because I think I started my business when I was going through a really tough patch in my life. Some of you guys know this, some of you guys don't, but we baptized my daughter when she was 6 months old, my little Mia, my princess, because she was born with a couple of health issues. She was born with a tangled spinal cord and with hearing loss. Damn it, why am I crying? It's a fucking mimosas.
Don't start me up.
But I needed something to do. We baptized her really young. We usually do the Mexican at 1 year. El cumpleaños y el bautizo todo junto. But I felt the need to do something and get my little girl's baptism together because of her health issues. So I did a paper flower backdrop. My daughter, Nani Sweet Tooth, and my little brother said, you know what, that backdrop was so cute. You should start, an Instagram page. It was literally the domingo after the baptism, and they said, you should do that. And I said, I don't have time for that. Like, who's going to follow me? And it was a dare. They said, let's see if 100 people will follow you. And I said, I'm never going to get 100 strangers to follow me. Who's going to want to follow me, not knowing me? And sure enough, almost 3 years later, 14,600 people later. I don't know how, and I don't know why you guys put up with my annoying voice and my loud ass, but it grew out of nothing. And I had always, as a kid, wanted to have something of my own and make something. Even if it lasts, and in 2020 it all goes away, I think I would have fulfilled a big bucket list item to say I made something and I did something. These 14,000 people, maybe there's these 3,000 faithful people, but these people have followed me and they have come to my classes and they have supported me, and you have paid for my chi-chis. But nevertheless, it has given me a lot of purpose, and I have always been a very kind of outspoken person, and I always thought there's something wrong with me. Why am I so loud? Why am I a person without filters? And I always thought something was wrong with me until I started this page, and until people started saying, I love how outspoken you are. I love how you don't have a filter. And I honestly wear my heart on my sleeve, and I say what I feel, and I say what I'm thinking without a filter, and you always know what I'm thinking. And I like you, I'm going to talk to you. If I don't like you, I'm going to give you the fucking cold shoulder, bitch. But everything I do, every class I have is like a mini Luchona event. I make every woman who comes to my class feel like they are doing amazing, like they can do it. Like I said, I don't know how or why, and I'm just Catholic, non-practicing Catholic, but I think my religious thought is everything happens for a reason, nothing happens by mistake, even my chi-chi thing. Because even during this time, I've had a lot of time to think, very dark thoughts, very positive thoughts, but these last 3 years have shown me a lot, and this little business has given me something. It's been like my fourth child, and I'm gonna tell you, I wish when I started my little business, there was somebody there to kind of hold my hand and tell me the things that we're telling you guys today, because starting a small business is not easy. There were so many fights between my husband and I. Because I would sit there, I started selling paper flowers. I would sit there cutting flowers for days and then sell them for $50. And after expenses and everything, it was like a $25 profit. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Que chingados piensas? But one thing led to another, and like we said, it's all about how you make your customer feel. And it's all a domino effect. And I think as long as you're real and you are who you are and you provide a good service, then I think everything will trickle down. And I think it's all about being creative. Like Sandra said, all of us can do candy tables. There's customers for all of us. We're in Los Angeles where there's a million Mexicans, a million white people, a million Asian people. We're in a city full of so many people. There's a lot of business out there for us. And I think this is a great first event. It's full of all kinds of women. All kinds of women who do all kinds of amazing things. So I'm glad that we're all now following each other. We're all going to support each other. And this is only the beginning of women uplifting and supporting women. Women are too quick to tear each other down and to pick fun at each other, and this is a positive event to help each other. So take this time and take whatever little bits of information you can take from it, and whatever positive you can take from it, and build from it. Because what might have worked for me might not work for you, but take whatever you can and build upon it. Okay, and like I said, Monday, amiga.
How do you deal with customers? Like bad
Sometimes
comments?
I give them attitude back. I don't give a fuck. I'm like patient. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna compromise. At the end of the day, who I am. Try to be professional, but there's always gonna be difficult people. But I think you always just have to be who you are. And I always tell them, I'm like, why do you ask me a stupid question? I just got the tax on Saturday. That's on Saturday, stupid.
Almost. It says right there. Where it says right there.
I try to just add humor everywhere I can. And like I said, some people are not as outspoken as I am. And you just have to find your way. But there's some bitchy ass people, and sometimes I give them bitchiness back. And sometimes they respect me for it. Sometimes they block my ass. But you know what? Just because there's a lot of people, sometimes we're not meant to work with certain customers. The customer that didn't work for me maybe is better off with, my event planner friend over there, because I have the type of attitude that's not gonna mesh well. And that's okay. That's okay. And I am also a working mom, so I am a part-time paralegal. I've been a paralegal for about 15 years. I am on disability right now because of my chi-chi issues. If you don't follow me, I have one fake chi-chi, one real chi-chi. I'm working on my issues. My surgery's on Monday, so turn on that Jesus candle. Like I said, non-practicing Catholic, but turn on that Jesus candle. And everything happens for a reason. So I'm taking a little bit of break from life right now, and this event has helped me a lot. You guys have all helped me a lot. It seems stupid, but this page has really helped me find a lot of purpose, and a lot of value in myself when I just didn't see a lot of value in myself. I just look at my page and I think, all these people follow me. It must be for a reason. I must be okay. There must be something inside of me that's all right, and it helps me get through. And I thank you guys for being here and for going to my classes and just for following me and twerking, Marlene. I see you twerking back there. Freaking Nikki. But thank you for coming to this event. It's the first of many. And like I said, I may be raw and real, and sometimes people don't want to hear what I say. But it always comes from a loving place. I am a very vulnerable person, but everything that I offer my classes, everything that I try to put out there, I try to put out there positively. And I'm all about women helping women. And Luchona's is ultimately a woman who works her ass off to get what she wants and to get to that goal. And I'm just that woman. I'm just that working mom who works her ass off to build that little dream. And even if it's to make myself feel better, I feel like I can die tomorrow, but not without my fabulous chichis. And I will be happy. And if you guys are struggling right now, know that any small business, again, circling back real quick and then finishing up, is any small business, anything that's worth having comes with, tiene que valer la pena y viene con sus batallas. So if you're struggling right now, don't think it's not gonna get easier, because it will get easier. It was a big struggle for me, and 3 years later, I feel like I feel like I'm not a multi-millionaire, but it's given me so much. And if you guys are struggling, it will give you so much. And if it's not monetary gain, it will be spiritual gain, it will be emotional gain, it will give you something. So if having a small business is something you want, keep pushing forward, because it will give you something at the end of the day.